So for me, what was an absolute pleasure, joy and a kind of absolute blessing was being able to go to reunion nights and to do a lot of my research there, and luckily to be able to do them before the pandemic and to kind of get that experience of what it was like back in the day. I think what was really interesting at reunion nights is some of these were the first times that, fans were able to actually see artists perform live. And so that wasn't really something that happened back in the day. So to be able to research that period of time, but to almost get transported and get a sense of what it was like in a dance, for me was, it was gold. It was absolute gold. I took a intergenerational look really at the Lovers Rock scene and how style and dress was a part of that. Really importantly, how it was a part of that based on what young people were going through at the time. So the research was really looking at my mum growing up and what life was like in East London during that time period. How she managed to kind of demonstrate that identity really through dress and through going out and just through being young and having a good time. And also I was looking at the relationship between my mum and her sister, how that kind of manifested and what their personalities were like with two completely different and distinctive styles. Like my aunt was definitely more of a soul girl, whereas my mum was really into the kind of rootsy casual style of Lovers Rock. I think it kind of really came full circle because I was thinking about the relationship between my mother and her mother, and naturally throughout the research what I was also really looking at was the relationship between myself and my mother.